Machine Repeat uses industry-leading digital marketing to move your inventory. Get more from your marketing dollar with MachineRepeat.com.
That's the toughest thing right now I believe in the business world is to find the people to do the work. Everyone that I know of everywhere is having a problem finding the right people for the right processes. Technicians, we just talked about that at our regional meeting yesterday. One of the dealers asked, "How do you find a good technician?" And there wasn't an answer. So I'm going to answer it in a bleak manner, but overall manner. There's 2 or 3 different ways to do it here. Number one, we advertise, obviously. We try to work with people. Mostly we get people by the fact that they know what we're doing and they like the idea of what we're trying to accomplish. It's a lot easier to work in a team environment than it is in a boss-employee environment. And so that long term, we're looking at that to attract the right technical type people. The second piece is we've got one that we just finished that we interned through one of the major schools, so the Oklahoma State University Technical School up in Okmulgee. He came to us 3 or 4 years ago and asked us to sort of sponsor him, to intern him through that school, and he just graduated last month, as a matter of fact. So we've had him off and on for that time period, but he's here and committed now. That's one of the great ways of doing it. The problem is that that's a rather expensive process, and you're competing against all the, what I call the big boys, because most of them have already paid for people to go through, and those folks are already on a stipend. They come out of that school and they go to a particular area. They already have their position. So that's an expensive way of doing it. Third one is to grow them. We've got a young man in high school right now that came on board. He just now started his junior year, but he loves cars. We brought him on board and we're teaching him. By the time he gets out of high school, we should have him locked in for what we're trying to do. That's a long-term approach, but finding these technicians is tough right now. The other piece is retention. That's one of the biggest issues with the technical staff, because if they're good, they're getting phone calls from other people that need technical staff all the time. We've got one of the best diesel technicians in the country right now in the back here, and he gets phone calls constantly, and he has to explain that to his wife why he's not going for more money and staying here. Part of the reason is because of our process and because of our team manner of handling business. He's committed to us and has been. He's been with us since 2004. And so he's committed. And though he could make a lot more money, he loves where he's at. He loves what he's doing. And man, we need him. So we take care of him. And so he's the one then that we'll use mostly to intern the others and grow the others as they come in. And it doesn't take a person that loves being a technician, whether they work on copiers or whether they work on automobiles or whether they work on tractors. A person that loves being a technician loves to be around someone that knows what they're doing. And when they've got someone like this technician I'm talking about to lean on, then they can learn a lot from him. It's worth their while to stay with it, to hook up and stay with it and learn. That's another draw that we have because of him. So we use every technique that we can here, but I'll be honest with you, it is, when we lose one, it's hard to replace them. We really struggle with that, and we try every trick everybody else does. The temporary employment agencies, the Workforce Oklahoma, which is the unemployment office for the state. We go through everything and everybody to make that work just like everyone else does, and we struggle with it. So we hang on to them when we do. Right now we're overstaffed technically, but I'm not about to let one of them go. We need them as soon as we move this building, and so I'm just going to have to deal with that until we get there. You don't let your good technicians go because it feeds the bottom line for a few months. I know what it costs to get another one to replace them with, so we're just going to eat that cost and hang on to them for right now. Obviously, it's an issue. Otherwise, it wouldn't be brought up every time we go to a dealer meeting.